stream for about, hopefully for about 15 minutes, but until my husband gets home, so I don't know when that's actually going to be. He could be walking in the door right now. Anyway, want to talk a little bit about some stuff about China. Variety basically reported that they're cracking down on fan interaction on the internet in China, which is par for the course for left-wing fascist socialists. And it goes without saying that that probably leads to the idea that the spigots for money in China and for Hollywood are going to dry up. John Nolte, let me explain about John Nolte. John Nolte is a guy I've known for a long time. There was a site called Libertas. He used to post there, and he ended up being one of the admins. And he used to post essays there about movies and stuff like that all the time. He ended up moving over to Breitbart when Andrew Breitbart got a hold of him. John is like so many out there. He tried his luck at being a director. He directed a film a long time ago. Didn't work out for him. A film career didn't work out for him. And I think just, the California lifestyle kind of caught up to him and he left. But when you read his stuff, you get a sense of bitterness. And that kind of goes for a lot of people in that situation. Think of the people we know within the fandom menace that tried their luck in the film industry and didn't do very well. I have friends who are still in the film industry. One guy's actually building his own studio. He didn't give up. He just went a different direction. Maybe that's what people should do. Good morning, Space Windu. Instead of being bitter and, trying to destroy other people with their channels, which is kind of what's going on now. And for some people. Anyway, basically, Nolte observes in Big Hollywood, well, you'll find that article, that the spigots of Chinese money are going to be shut off. Now, not that there was ever a big one anyway. I'll explain this. When you only get 25% of the box office take, you're not making any money. Now, maybe there's money up front, but still, is it worth thinking you can depend on that box office take when you're not making money in America? When Europe is like, fuck off to you? I don't think so. And there's going to be a lot of decision making coming soon. And I think I'm going to make a prediction that the moment Hollywood says out loud, and this fan thing in Variety is a clarion call for them, it is out loud, hi Cinedave, that China is not, you can't depend on it. I think they've known that for a while. I think you'll see a difference in the stories being told. I think a lot of the Wokistanians will find themselves on the outside looking at, I look at this as being karmic retribution in some ways for these people. As long as, the Chinese were being catered to and that, Kojak, he's right here, see? Say hi, Kojak. He wants to lick me. Anyway, all right, that's enough. Don't bite. Don't. He really wants us. This is like having a kid when you're on the phone and they start making noise and raising hell. Well, yeah, that's what this is right here. Anyway, I really think that a lot of the crap that we've seen is going to go away. Because first off, the Chinese didn't want it anyway. Okay. And second of all, their presence in the equation really, really, really kind of made it easier for these hardcore leftists to have a say. And it's very interesting watching cancel culture get questioned by people like Whoopi Goldberg. But you got to remember, she got her start as a comedian, okay? And that's a big thing. I really think we're about to see the sinking of that dumpster fire of bullshit we've been experiencing since 2012. So I think there's hope. I do. I think there's hope. Really, is there anything about Star Wars we can talk about? No. Again, it's quiet. Indy 5, I think, wraps in November. Again, that doesn't mean Kennedy has to get her contract extended even for a short time. From what, I mean, this is my own analysis, and I will be on Troy Pacelli's show at 10 Eastern time, p.m. Eastern time, to talk about this more in depth, because this is very big. I am not seeing anything within the public realm that proves that Mike Sutton's right. I'm not. So I'm going to go along with she's on her way out. Very strange how they waited until late August to do that gallery show about the arrival of Luke. So I really think that, think that what the feeling I get when you're talking about stuff, first off, when you're analyzing the news, you got to follow your instincts too, okay? And if your instincts say there's smoke, you see smoke, there's usually fire, and there's usually a reason why. You got to take everything from different avenues. We've got the rumors. We've got Pablo Hidalgo basically saying he's done in not so many words. We've got all that news, the actual legit news. And then we got this outlier, which I call, I remember back in the 2012 election, there was an outlier poll that had Romney ahead. And everybody ran to it hoping it was true. And it's like, no, that's an outlier, okay? Outliers never are usually right. The Scarlett Johansson thing, let's talk about that. If it goes into arbitration and they lost the judge because the judge actually had been a Disney lawyer, okay, big deal, big deal. So he recused himself. They'll get another judge. It'll probably go to arbitration, and we'll never hear about it again. Okay, this is going to hurt Brian Lord and CAA and Kevin Feige a lot more than it hurts Disney. And you better hope so, because the Wokistanians are people like Kevin Feige and Brian Lord, okay? Not Bob Chapek, okay? So you watch that. If it goes into arbitration, hey, old redneck nerd. Now you quit biting me. Ouch. Uh-oh, here he comes. What are you doing? All right, I'm being assaulted by my dog. Stop it! You goober. I'm going, ouch. He doesn't want me to be on here very much longer. Kojak, another few minutes, okay, till Daddy gets home. He really is acting like a 2-year-old. It's really funny. But we'll just have to see what happens with that. So anyway, I am really very much looking forward to having a discussion tonight with Troy Pacelli about a lot of things. The Chinese thing, I think, is going to be the biggest story after Kennedy leaving. Kennedy leaving is going to be the harbinger of the Wokistanians going. I wanted to name him Chewy Bill. I really did, and Rudy wouldn't let me. Rudy wouldn't let me, I swear. We get another Shiloh, that one will be named Chewy. I don't care. I'll probably be a female. Apparently, you shouldn't get two dogs of the same sex so they fight. If you get a female, they should be okay. I don't know. I know plenty of people who have male dogs and they seem okay to me. So I don't know. I mean, I'm like, just gotta wait and see, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm just here. But anyway, this is gonna be very interesting about of what is going to happen next. Because I really think if Kennedy leaves, that's gonna be a harbinger of Wokistan. Hollywood saying, get the hell out of here and never come back. Because their audience has changed. It's back to the United States. And they know what doesn't sell. And Ghostbusters 2016 does not sell. Captain Marvel, I mean, it didn't make $1 billion. I don't care what anyone says, and I don't care how they cook the books. Bob Chapek knows it didn't make $1 billion. Okay, time to stop lecturing and time to start making movies again. There's a place for political diatribes in movies. It's not in tentpole franchises, not in Star Wars, not in Indiana Jones, not in Marvel, not in DC, not in Doctor Who, not in Star Trek, not in The Lord of the Rings. A lot of people are, I mean, I'll tell you something, we are going to still be seeing some of it coming out for a while because there's a lot of shit in the pipeline. And in order to clean the pipeline, you got to get the shit out. Okay, so think about that. What else? There's really not a lot going on. I mean, you know, really even when Andre had Cameron on there, it actually looked to me like they didn't really believe Sutton. And bringing in Doomcock like that, kind of, you know, and you know, if Sutton, and I'm sure, and I know for a fact that they actually asked him to come on. I think he kind of knows that he posted a rumor that really probably wasn't true. Again, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what the parameters are. I think Disney knows her presence, even if she doesn't have any power, is a turnoff for fans. So we'll have to see. Anyway, I'm kind of just sitting here going, whatever. I'll be on here for a couple more minutes. So what am I looking for? First off, there's a rumor perpetuated by Star Wars Mag that they're casting news for Ahsoka. This is me. Mrs. Mike Zero is posting stuff now. Okay. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know. You know, like I said yesterday, just to make sure if you weren't listening, Kevin Feige basically said his Star Wars movie is not a sequel to Solo. Tandy Newton is bitching about how her character died in Solo. And it makes me wonder, why now? That movie was out. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what it is. To me, this whole Tandy Newton thing is her. You know, it's a little bit too late to be bitching. It's a little bit too late to be, you know, being upset about something that was not going to get a sequel, something that is going to be put into the what if pile. Oh, I don't, you know, Star Wars Mag, you know, I call her Mrs. Mike Zero. A lot of people like her. I've had my run-ins. She's very condescending. You know, she's got a big channel and you know, but look, do you want to be popular and be fake, or do you want to have a close circle of friends and be real? These are your choices. Okay, these are your choices. I prefer to be real. Okay, this is what you see is what you get. But anyway, the Tandy Newton thing, too little, too late. And it makes me wonder out loud if she's bitching about the same things in a way John Boyega was and aiming her ire at Kennedy. Because Kennedy was the one that chose all the bullshit for Boyega. Anyway, I gotta go because hubby's gonna be here pretty soon. So you guys have a good afternoon. I will be back. If Midnight's Edge doesn't get over by 2:30, I am gonna come back and live around then. So see you guys around the galaxy. Take it easy. Talk to you later.